Hi there, it's Mr. Martin. It is Monday night before school tomorrow morning. Wanted to get you a little message out before classes start and we get rolling this week in online biology this year. Just wanted to show you how you can get enrolled into Moodle and make sure you're getting all your assignments done this week, even though we won't be seeing each other this week at all. What you see here in front of you is our district homepage. You go to hohs.org and you'll find on here a bunch of different tabs. The one that you're going to want to go to probably first is the Teaching and Learning tab. That takes you down to a program called Moodle. Click on that and it'll open up in a new window. Now I am logged in already. I'm going to actually log myself out so I might be more like a student like you. You can then have a username and password. It should be for you, I think it's the first 5 letters of your last name followed by the first 3 letters of your first name is your username, and then your password I believe is defaulted to be your ID number. Some of you may have already logged in and done some of that stuff, and if you've changed it, please make sure that you have changed it appropriately and you remember that information because you will need it for all of your school login information. If you are unable to log in, the help desk in the library will be able to help you. What you're going to want to look for is our science class, and you can log in right away. Actually, if I do log in, it'll show me all the classes that I'm already enrolled in Moodle. And those classes will pop up here. I'm in all sorts of different classes for teachers and some that I teach myself. But I can scroll down and I can see, okay, I've got an online biology class here. You might be able to see some of the different assignments that I've got closed right now that are going to be coming up later on in the year. And in case some of these have actually been from my last year's online biology class that I haven't updated yet for this coming school year. But if you click on online biology with me, Mr. Martin, you'll be able to go right to my page. It'll start loading up, and all sorts of things are going on this page. Across the top is your place to kind of bounce around. These are all hyperlinks that'll take you to different places within Moodle. Since I am a teacher, I can edit the page, and so I have this button over here of turn editing on. I've also hidden some of the different boxes that you might see on your screen when you go here for the first time. Like you might see the settings box. I'm going to actually undock it so maybe it looks more like yours would. You might see it over on the right or left hand side. And so the settings one is actually a very important one for you because that's where you should see enroll me in OB as online biology. I'm already enrolled, so mine says, do you want to unenroll me from online biology? And I don't. So if you get to my page through the science department and looking at the biology courses, if you get to my page, you want to make sure that you are enrolled. And to do that, you would click on Enroll Me in Online Biology. I do believe that Emily and Michaela have already been enrolled because I was able to enroll them manually. The rest of you, I was unable to track you down in the system with your email addresses, so you'll have to do a self-enroll. And when you click on that Enroll Me in Online Biology, it will ask you for an enrollment key. The enrollment key is super secret, so don't tell anybody. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You click that, you'll be in, you'll be able to do all the assignments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, enroll in the class, you'll be all set to go. Now what if you get to the page and you're unable to find online biology? Like I mentioned, if you go to science down here, biology, there are a whole bunch of classes now in there. You're looking for the one that says Online Biology with Martin. You go ahead and click on that and it will ask you to probably log in, and then once you log in it'll ask you to enroll in the class, or you look for it over here in the settings. Now if you want to make your page less busy with this kind of stuff, you can take this button over here. It says move this to the dock. I like to get it out of the way because I don't need to access it that often. So I have now moved my settings over here to the dock along with some of the other things that are on the page that I had the ability to dock. So I now have taken those things out of the way. I also am going to switch my role to be a student, so I see this just like you would be seeing it. And we'll see once it loads up. Here we go. So that's my wonderful children. Just so you know, this is Sydney, this is Connor, and this is Landon. They're getting ready for school tomorrow as well. They're all super excited, as I'm sure you are. This is our homepage. This is where you're going to go for all of your information when it comes to online biology this year. We scroll down here to this very first block, and you can see that this is week 1, September 4th through September 7th. We'll be studying chapter 1, the human animal. And you can see I put some notes up here in blue. Please complete this week's tasks by Sunday night. That's this next coming Sunday at 9 p.m. That is September 9th of 2012. And then there is a list of all the different things that you have to do. One of them is just the online biology class expectations. It's a Word document. So if you go ahead and click on that, you can open that. You can read that and see what the grading scale is and how all that stuff's going to work for you this year. Then the way I'm going to know that you have gotten into this page this week is one of the first things I'm going to have you do. It says here is task number 1. What type of learner are you? This is simply a online multiple intelligence survey. So you click on this link, it takes you to the survey. There are 40 questions, and at the end of it they're going to display, it says here, a circular chart. And when it displays that circular chart, it's going to tell you kind of what type of learner you are. And so if you just click on the one that you had filled in the most, and then you hit Save My Choice, and it will take you back to the main page, I believe, and tell you you've completed that task. You notice I clicked up there on the top on OB, which stands for Online Biology again, and that does take me back to that main page where I can then scroll down to this current week's information. Task number 2, some of you I met during open house, and I told you do need to get your own textbook from the textbook center in the back of the library. Please do that one of these first couple of days during resource or before or after school, and then you'll be able to do these next 2 tasks, which are journal assignments. When you click on a journal assignment, you will see the task. What I'm asking you to do for this journal is this, 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 this. It says number 1, number 2, and number 3. Do those 3 things, and then you click on Start or Edit My Journal. When you click on Start or Edit My Journal, you'll notice up pops a box where you can fill in information, and it is in a Word format. I just typed in some random information here, and so you can just type in letters, hit Save Changes, and you'll notice I came back to that, and I was able to see what I had written from last time I was here. So I was actually editing my journal. You might be starting it, and you can see down here that was the information that I wrote. You have until Sunday night at 9 p.m. to work on it, and if you want to change it or edit it, you can always come back and work on it. I will not grade this journal until probably that next Monday, the 10th of September. And so when you get done with that, you just make sure you hit Save the Journal at the bottom, and it saves your work, and then you're ready to go back and navigate back to other places within the Moodle course. And so we will do a bunch of journals this year. That is one way for us to communicate a lot. So I've got some tasks on getting to know your textbook, and the big principles of biology are here as well. I do think I'm actually going to add one more thing to that I'm just thinking of, so be on the lookout for something additional there with journal number 2. Then you're going to do a little bit of work with experimental design. I created a video to help you understand how to do this assignment, so you'd click on that link. Up should pop the video, and here it is. It takes you to our Safe Student Video library where I've uploaded a video that I've created from YouTube, and so I put that on there. You watch that. It tells you what to do with this assignment, this Word document, how to fill it out, and how to turn it in this drop box down below. I did come across this tutorial that is good and useful if you're having some trouble answering some of these questions, I guess. This tutorial might be a good place to go to try to help you get some answers on how to complete the assignment when it comes to the actual content. But that's all I can think of right now, I guess. If you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to come in and see me, Mr. Martin, in room 124. I am there before school, after school, and always available during resource when we're not in homeroom. Hope to see you soon. I'll be in contact, but please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. Have a good one.